Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What's up, everybody? My name's Chris. You're tuned into Motivated Living. As always, before we even get into it, I'm going to thank y'all, each and every one of y'all, for subbing, for watching, taking time out of your day to be with little old me and Mikey. Again, the big Mikey was in my last video. He's like 48 inches. This one's an 18-inch NECA version. Michaelangelo, fun fact, my favorite Ninja Turtle. I grew up in that era. Ninja Turtles, Transformers, He-Man, Thundercats, Voltron. And so just trying to hang on to my youth the best I can. And I like toys and collectibles. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Today, I just wanted to share my scent of the day with you. I'll cover a couple little notes. I went over it. This isn't a review. But today is St. Patrick's Day. Got my green on. Got my green action figure here. I'll talk about him a little bit, show you some things on him for everybody that's interested. I might even be able to turn up the lighting a little more. Woo! Oop, I hit the wrong button. Alright. Parfums de Marley, Greenley. Man, see, I had to go messing with the lighting. My first time trying these ring lights. The last video, this video. Quick story about that. It came down in my head. I'm like, man, I want to wear Greenley for today, or do I want to wear the Creed Green Irish Tweed? And of course, I figured everybody else would be going with the Creed. I was really feeling the Parfums de Marley, the Greenley. It was a warm day here in the middle of Indiana. We had a little road trip today for my daughter, who is over there hanging out. There's the way this is set up right now until I figure it out. There's really no room to get her chair in here, and the camera still see it. I'd have to back it up. I don't know how the sound's going to be. The adapter I have for my Rode mic goes to my iPhone. Today I am using the S21 something or other, the Galaxy. I use both phones. Usually I don't do videos from this phone, but I am today because for whatever reason I'm having storage issues. And my iPhone has like a ton of storage, so I don't understand that. So we'll figure it out. And I had a little camera, but that's a long story what happened to that. We moved recently, and he trying to be in the spotlight. See this dude? Hollywood and stuff on us. One of the bottles I lost in the move was Greenley. So I started getting down like, man. And then I remembered I decanted out a bunch of bottles of the Greenley. End of the year last year, summer to the end of the year of last year. And coincidentally, I had 3 of these 10 ml decants left I had made. You can't see them too well. This lighting isn't doing a whole lot of justice, I don't think. But label looks better in person, I guess. So perfect. Sprayed it on. This one of them fragrances. It's uplifting. It's fresh. Has a little zing to it, and it lasts like crazy performance. And Parfums de Marley is, I continue to say, my favorite niche house collectively. I have the most of them. They touch all the bases. If you want something for any seasons, anytime, anywhere, any place, they've got it for you. And they smell good. Even the one people say is basic. What is that? Percival, like a basic freshie. But that basic freshie, man, it does the job. It does the dang thing. I like it. Just got a replacement. So I wore that today. Now, for y'all who aren't familiar, this isn't a review. I'm just sharing my scent of the day, but I'll touch quick bases. I'm not sure who the perfumer was, but it was released in 2020. Gets a 4.3 out of 5 on Fragrantica. Top notes, green apple, Calabrian bergamot, mandarin orange. Your mid notes, petitgrain, cashmerean, pomerose, cedar, and violet. And then it finishes off with a base of oak moss, musk, and amber wood. Very well blended. It's kind of loud, has a little bit of punch when you first spray it on. But nothing, like, it's office safe to me, gym safe, it's safe everywhere. I did apply some of the decant while we're in the truck, just touched up a few sprays. My wife cracked the window. She's like, That's a little loud at first. I don't think so, but she has COPD. So that's that. Very refreshing, man. Very just uplifting fragrance. I think I chose well for St. Patrick's Day. And probably will be continuing to choose as the weather gets warmer and warmer. What, Kylie?
It's the same. I like it too. I smelled it in the truck and it was actually really good.
My daughter's in the background. I don't know if you hear her, but she said she smelled it in the truck. She said it smells really good. Certain ones she really likes. Some of them she tries to grab and spray me. Like she really likes. Well, Tom Ford Lost Cherry's one of them, which is another one that I lost in the move. House of Sillage, HOS N001. Smells fire. What, you want some?
Yes.
I love their pop tops. Here, I'm going to hand this over to Kylie. She's, she just, there's a switch right there. Just click that switch. She just stepped on one of the switches for the stand blacklight. I've got one that stands up so it can get my shelves back here. And one day I'll show you all the cool stuff. I might even do it at the end of the video. Just flip the camera so you can see. My office, where I spend most of my time working from the days working from home, is filled with fun stuff. Cool little toys, and got my fragrances out here. As you see, I have a different fragrance cabinet now. I don't want to say I downsized it, but I kind of did. Got a cool little light. I put that in myself. You can make it strobe, all kinds of cool stuff. Yeah, it works, you know. And I'm right by my fragrances. So as I'm working and I want to switch up my scent of the day, you know, like, man, I'm getting stressed out. I need to grab something that's going to lift my spirits real quick. So yeah, that's that. Now this guy, let's talk about this dude a little bit. This is Michaelangelo. He is 18 inches. He is made by NECA, a 1/4 scale figure. I don't know if you guys can see the detail, but the NECA figures are awesome. I mean, even look at the musculature. For a toy, you know, like 100 something. I think when I did get him, I paid like 125 shipped, maybe. I don't remember. He's been in the garage in his box for a long time. Then once we got here, I opened him up. And you see he's got his pizza. I started opening up mine. Some stay in the boxes, you know, if I plan to sell them later. Some I just want to enjoy. Going into the business side of fragrances, for me, you know, I kind of hate to admit it, but stole a little bit of the joy from them, you know, and I didn't want it to be like that with my figures too. So I'm trying to steal that back, because I still love fragrances. So it's not really, I don't hate them. I wear them every day, constantly. I'm a frag head, you know. I love pumping people up about fragrances, introducing them to new stuff, helping them to smell good, and just showing them the difference in quality, and showing them things you just can't find in the local stores. Like these niche ones, some of you guys have access to them, and then the rest of us do not. So we come to learn from them, which is why I got into decanting. One, it helped cover the cost of the bottle so I could also enjoy them at a fraction of the cost, and the same to everybody else, and it worked out pretty good. And then I got in dealing with the people I was dealing with and started getting the full bottles and all that other stuff, and I'm one of the go-tos for a lot of the people, and I appreciate the business. I don't know how many off the channel come to buy, maybe some, but in the fragrance groups, it's an everyday thing from early in the morning till, you know, about this time of night. And it is now about 5 minutes till 11 o'clock, so it's almost $2,300. Need that money. 2,300 hours. Pretty soon we'll be calling it a night. My daughter started spring break today. Yay. Another cool figure while I'm rambling, which I just found this guy.
Today. Got it today.
And I'll bring him in one of he'll be in the video. But this is from the '89 Batman, Michael Keaton. It's insane how close they got it to look like him. That's also a NECA figure. My daughter, another one she's grown to really like is the one I talked about in the last video, Zerjoff Renaissance.
I actually really love it.
She likes it a lot. I had sprayed her one day, and she was sitting on the couch. She had tooted, and I sprayed her. And she's like, I really like that, huh? And I'll sit out here sometimes in some of them. Like, see, I've got Cedrat Boisé sitting out here. The Versace Aero CDP. There's a few, and every now and again I'll just randomly spray them in the air, and it stays in my office. It's a pretty good sized office. She's got her Katy Perry, was that Purr or Meow sitting over there?
It's Meow.
Meow. It was a cheaper fragrance. I think I got it for her for around $20, probably a little less. She has this one and Purr. She has both of them. She likes them a lot. For a cheaper fragrance, they actually smell really good, to me, in my opinion. Another one I want to just make an honorable mention to, because I forgot it in my fragrance haul video yesterday. Good friend Brent sent it to me. Another well-known person in the fragrance groups. It's called Blackmail by Kerosene. And if I remember right, Kerosene's out of Michigan. So they're made right here. People were talking how they're picking this over By the Fireplace. I don't know. I think I still prefer By the Fireplace a little more. It's a little more friendly, I guess you'd say. This bad boy's loud. It's good though, man. Like, really good. It sent it to me, and a couple days I was spraying it on. It's definitely good, but I think By the Fireplace is safer for somebody just starting their fragrance journey. Nose is still kind of maturing and growing. I know when I first started, if I would have been introduced to this, I probably would have sold it the same day. Now I can actually appreciate it and wear stuff like this. Personally, I feel it's more cooler weather fragrance. Now that it's getting warmer, I don't know. You see, I got my Frederic Malle, the Musc Ravageur. I love that stuff. Absolutely love the Musc Ravageur. That's really it. I appreciate y'all tuning in, hanging out with Kylie and I. She keeps kicking my black light, so I'm gonna go lock her in the garage for a little bit. What? Gotcha. Everybody have a blessed night. Hey, I'm gonna try to start uploading again on a regular basis now. I've been working on a lot of issues. Like, I've had a lot of inner issues, and then we've had just a lot of crap going on in life, like all of us collectively, from my wife's health to losing our boy to a few other things. So it's been a struggle, a battle. Been one day at a time. Even when things are great, you still take it one day at a time. But so it's been a daily, yearly battle to work on self and to grow and get my head back into an okay place. And I'm back into an okay place. And my last video, I was talking about getting my hair cut. I don't know. I did. I missed my barber. I went to see Troy, Northern Indiana, for as long as I can remember. And that was the hardest part of the move, was leaving my barber. And I had to have a woman cut my hair. And it's nothing personal if any ladies are watching who do hair. But I don't know, there's something about an actual barber compared to a stylist or a beautician. You know, and he knows my head and all its quirks and dents and bumps. And he knew how to hook me up. So that's that. Thanks again. Much love, y'all. Everybody be safe. Have a good day. Got the little one. Some of y'all who've been around remember her when she was about the size of this guy when the channel first started. She's growing taller. I'm growing wider. Really? So that's life. Have a good night, y'all. Peace. Peace. Peace and hair grease.